Tim Collins will come in today. I'm with Jennifer Parker and Ryan McCuiston. These guys are going to talk for a minute about some important information in Coleman County about businesses, employees, business owners, business managers. Might sound boring, but it's not. It's actually very important for the life and health of your business. Jennifer, you've got a seminar coming up, workshop, in October. Can you explain one of the key points that's going to be taught there?
Yes, we're having a workshop October 12th at Wallace State. And one of the topics that is going to be talked about is recruiting and retention. It is very important if you are a business owner or HR, management, anything, to come to this workshop and listen. Recruiting and retention is very important. You always want to find the best employees possible, but then you also need to know how to keep them there.
Well, not only is that true, but we've got an employment rate that's out in the middle 3% range. That's historically low. If you're running a business, it's really difficult to recruit an employee. And if you've got them, you want to retain them. Ryan, it's to your advantage to try to master both of those, isn't it?
That's correct. And Coleman's in a unique position within the state between Huntsville and Birmingham, and we're hearing, the announcements of job creation in both locations as well as Coleman, and so it's even more important now to have a strategic plan to retain those employees. And like it or not, the environment, workplace environment, at least the tone is set from Washington, D.C. in a big way. And so our first session will actually be dealing with the developing employment law of the Trump administration. So it's a great segue into this idea of retaining your top talent.
Well, when employment levels are high and it's easy for business owners or managers to hire folks, retention's still important, but it's even more important because the cost of losing an employee and bringing a new one in is super high these days, right?
That's correct, exactly. It's something that cannot be overlooked, and for those that are not prepared and don't have a plan to retain their employees, it's a big disadvantage. Everyone is chasing after the top talent, and those that are successful in retaining that top talent will ultimately save a lot of money, and really it will affect the bottom line in a big way.
Gotcha. So this recruitment and retention is just one of 4 parts in your seminar. Tell us a little bit about the seminar workshop itself. When is it? Time?
It's going to be October 12th, and it is from 8 o'clock in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. It's going to be at Wallace State Community College in their conference room. It is $100 to register, and you get your breakfast and your lunch with that registration. We're going to have Stonebridge Farms come and cater our lunch, and so we're expecting a really good lunch, and we'll have muffins and fruit and stuff for breakfast, coffee, all that. Great speakers. We're also going to have a silent auction, and we're going to have some different items to be auctioned off. And then the biggest thing is all the profit from this workshop, we turn around and we give back to the United Way here in Coleman County and to the Sherm Foundation. So that's what we're really excited about. This is our 3rd year for doing this, and we're hoping that we can just reach more people and get them out there to this amazing workshop.
Now, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Let's say I'm a business owner. Let's say I'm a manager someplace that's got several employees, or I'm just a lone businessman with a couple of employees. And you're saying, wow, Tim, come out here, spend a whole day with us, pay $100. And I'm thinking to myself, well, it sounds good, but why should I, really? Other than all these great features, including lunch and breakfast. What's the hook?
The hook is, again, I go back to the idea of being prepared. We prepare in everything we do, in our personal lives, we prepare in sports, we prepare in all these different things, and we need to be prepared in the business world as well. And again, it's gaining that competitive advantage and setting yourself up for success. So yes, it is a little bit of time out of your week, but it is time well spent, and long term, your business and you personally will benefit from something like this workshop. It's our 3rd annual workshop, and it's been a great success for 2 years now, and we just really want to make it successful for year number 3 and continue this, because it is an advantage and is of benefit to businesses here in Coleman and the surrounding area.
Well, it sounds like with what you just said there that I'd be kind of silly not to attend. In other words, I'm going to learn some stuff that I probably didn't know, and I need to be there.
Exactly. Business owners, those in the business world in general, even if your title is not human resources manager or benefits administrator, you're still dealing with employment law in everything, every day, whether you realize it or not. And so it's tailored for HR professionals, business owners, those that might be involved in even finance or accounting. So it's really geared for those that have any dealings, on employment law or dealing with employees on any level.